Well, howdy there, Internet people. It's Belle again. So today, we're going to talk about the public's trust in science and a baffling contradiction. Pew Research has kept track of the American public's faith in researchers and scientists over the years. And for the first time in years, there was substantially more faith than the year before. In April of 2020, 87% of Americans expressed a great deal or a fair amount of confidence in scientists to act in the public's best interest. Then it ticked down to 84% in November of 2020. Then it dropped further in December of 2021 to 77%, where it stayed until October of 2023, when it fell to 73%. Now it's back up to 76%. So at least we're headed the right way. But we aren't back up to pre-pandemic levels yet. There's another set of stats asking about whether scientists are intelligent, and that was almost 90%. Then it asks about whether or not they're good communicators, and less than half believe that, which, knowing a lot of researchers, that's fair. Don't groan. You know it's true. In fact, when researchers or scientists are good at communications, they become celebrities. But then it gets, weird. 48% of those surveyed believed research scientists should stay out of policy debates. What? 76% confidence in scientists to act in the public's best interest, but only 51% want them to engage in public policy debates. Tell me a quarter of the public would rather have a comforting lie than an uncomfortable truth without telling me. Do you think 76% of Americans would have a great deal or a fair amount of confidence that politicians are acting in the best interests of the public? In fact, you have to go back to 2008 to find a poll above 30% of people who say they trust the government to do what is right, just about always or most of the time. We are facing global issues where both the problem and the solution are heavily rooted in science and have a need for clear research. Not wanting to hear from the experts and trusting a politician is probably not in the best interest of the country. It also goes against what Americans say they believe in surveys. If you want researchers to stay out of public policy debates, the politicians will be the ones having them. Ideally, our politicians would consult subject matter experts, and that would inform their decisions. But we know that most don't. There are exceptions, but there aren't many. Without actual information from experts, politicians are basically just guessing and playing to majority opinion when the science is actually what matters. Our political leaders have to weigh in on topics ranging from healthcare to economics to defense to the environment and so much more. Do you know anybody who is an expert on all of those topics? Do you know anybody who you would trust to make decisions for you on all of those topics and more? Nobody knows it all. Anybody who claims they do is selling you something. In this case, it's selling you on brand loyalty to stay in office. Your opinions should change over time with new information. But for a politician, changing your mind is almost guaranteed to be used in an attack ad during the next election cycle. Candidate X is a flip-flopper. Except that your favorite politician is just a person, doesn't know everything, and needs advice. Politicians who feel they don't need advice or experts at their disposal probably aren't the best candidate. Anyway, it's just a thought. Y'all have a good day.